Peace, peace,
Make
peace,
it count, Mr.
peace.
Maynor.
Yes, sir. We in the building once again.
Yeah.
Time on deck. 7/7/24 on the East Coast. 1924 for you jawhead types and soldiers and sailors out there,
Yeah.
airmen. You know what I mean? So tonight's special, man. We're not gonna waste no time. If you're watching this, man, share it. Show love, man, because trust me, man. Uh, we care. We just leave it at that. We care, and we're grateful. And anytime we could come together as brothers, it's a special thing. Stu Maynor, you got it, bro.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We ain't went nowhere. We just been letting what happened in Virginia Beach stew.
Yeah.
Share out all of those videos, the pictures. Hopefully you can see the genuineness in the relationships that we've built over the course of the last few decades with each other. And it was a real good time because we see each other in these kind of spaces. And then to get in a space together in person, it was amazing. Because I hadn't seen most of these guys or most of you in 2 years since Borders retirement ceremony. Right. And then we get up there, we start fellowship and doing our thing, really enjoyed ourselves at the event. And I saw so much unselfish behavior on so many parts. And the guest that we have on tonight literally is a real life walking hero. And
yeah, bro.
He's our homeboy, and we tell him this all the time, right? This dude is like a bona fide celebrity because there ain't many people walking the earth have the credentials that Aubrey McDade has. Aubrey McDade, brother.
Yeah,
welcome
bro.
to the show. Welcome
to the show, bro.
Man, appreciate y'all,
bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. Three juggernauts in the game for me, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, we every time we go down that road with you, Aubrey, we see you blushing, right?
Bro, like, I need you to understand something, bro. Like, I'm a big bro traditionally. So for me to be in the Marine Corps and not have no family and have big brothers, dog, it's like, man, these brothers really proud of me, dog. Like I'm doing something for my big bro. So yeah, man, I honor y'all for that, bro, for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who this guy is, just do a quick Google search. Right. And then buckle your seatbelt and get ready to be blown away by the story. And there's so many more layers to the story of Aubrey McDade Jr. than that was written in chapter 11, Choose Your Battles in the Born to Risk book. The accolades, the awards, the recognition, it goes without saying. So man, we just feel honored, Aubrey, to have you in the midst with us. You know you could be genuine and vulnerable and let down your guard with us. And we don't want to do a whole lot of rehashing of, you know, what most people know you for. We are more interested in Aubrey the man. In this fight, and you know the title of your chapter, Choose Your Battles. Like, how did you come to the title of Choose Your Battles for the Born to Risk book? For folks who haven't read chapter 11 in the book, go into a little bit of what these various battles are from your perspective.
Man, the title came from when bro called me. T.O. called me, and y'all know I had a whole bunch of life going on. My mom was going through what she was going through, and I was experiencing my own medical stuff. And I got to the point where I fell back from the book. And then when bro called me, we had our conversation, we talked about it. And then I learned about like who else was gonna be in the book. And I was like, oh yeah, bro, I'm getting a chance to rock out with my big bros, bro. Like, we about to do this. You know what I'm saying? And man, when I started writing, I was like, man, what is my greatest risk? And I thought about it, man. I said, no, it can't be Fallujah, because Fallujah was just a consequence of me gambling on staying in the Marine Corps. And then I thought about it. I was like, Funky Town ain't no joke, dog. Like, Funky Town ain't no joke, bro. Como, West Side, Fort Worth, Como, Texas, South Side, Tucker Street, bro, it really is like that over there, bro. It gets active over there, like real talk. And I had only been out the Marine Corps for about 4 years, bro. So it was like, damn, that was the greatest decision I ever made. Fallujah was a volunteer fight. I had to either pick that one, or I'm coming back to Fort Worth. Now, right. you remember in the story, I'd already been to combat, and we came back. Everybody from our unit, about 87% of our unit got out, bro. About 87% of our unit was freaking stop lost. So when they came back, shit, they were popping shots, bro. They was out. They was asking Michael, like, bro, are y'all leaving? Y'all know what's about to happen, and are y'all leaving? I thought we was really on that time, and then I learned something different about the Marine Corps at that moment as well. And for me, it was like, I can get out the Marine Corps too. I wasn't expected to be no pops when I came back. I came back. I had my little lady, Aubrey McDade at the time, and then I had a newborn son that I met for the second time in my life. Like, damn, bro, wow. I got mouths to feed. I thought combat was gonna really do that to me. You know what I'm saying? And I got mouths to feed. Yeah. I'm not raising my family in Jacksonville, but all I know is Funky Town. I'm definitely not going back to Fort Worth. Yeah, bro, I wish the hell I would take my old lady to the projects or to the South Side or Como, and that's all I know. So it's like, no, man. Yeah, they got 500,000, bro. They got 500,000. I seen my son. My legacy gonna continue. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the deuces with the ones who gonna shoot straight at an enemy that's trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where it came from, bro. The choose your battles.
Bro, you, as I read through your chapter multiple times, it wasn't just the battle that you chose, right? It was the battle you were born with.
Yeah, man.
You came into the world and you didn't have no choice, fight or flight. And that natural instinct kicked in. And as you talk about in the book, when I was 9, you know what I mean? And then just story after story. So seeing you do the heroic things you did, it was in your nature because you ain't know nothing else but fight. Fighting for survival, fighting for the next meal, fighting for a drink, being homeless, living. I mean, it's so much deeper than, and of course, your accolades and being a Silver Star winner, that goes without saying.
Navy Cross.
I'm sorry, Navy Cross. That goes without saying. It's the other battles that drew me to your story, bro. Like if Aubrey McDade could come from the depths of which he came from and overcome that adversity, anybody out there, no matter what they're going through, they could go through the same thing.
Oh,
yeah.
And that's my gift, bro.
Yeah.
That's my gift, dog. You know, like we got that motto about us. Most people live a whole life under they made a difference. Marines don't have that problem.
Right.
But when you got the Marine Corps, bro, it's like, well, I want to do it again, my G. Like, I don't want that to be the only one that I do. I want my difference to be attached to the uniform for the rest of my life. How do I do it now without the uniform? You know what I'm saying? Without the I'm up, they see me, I'm down. How do I do it? You know what I'm saying? And you got to go through it to get to it, bro. Like you really got to go through some shit to really get to that point, that culminating moment in your life to where you say, all right, God, I hear you, bro. This one I'm on.
Yeah, no doubt.
I ain't got to turn on wrenches. I ain't got to get degrees, even though I did that. I don't got to do none of that. He said, man, I gave you a story. Give me the glory. I'm going to take care of you. And to date, man, the 19 men. Some of them I grew up with in the Marine Corps. Some of them I just met through happenstance and they seen my Urban Valor podcast or whatever. 19 men to date, bro, that had never told nobody they'd been molested until they heard me say it. I like, bro, that's it, man. That's all it took for me to say that to free you. Oh, bro, I got more where that come from.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I got more where that come from, dog.
Wow. And that's the power of vulnerability in being in spaces like this with people you has your best interest at heart. Now you can share that story, because if it wasn't 19 and it was just one, that's a win right there too.
Yeah, absolutely. Period.
Yeah. I'll go to Coach T.O. here next, because one thing that happened at the Virginia Beach event, when it was time for T.O. to be recognized, he didn't get up there and talk about himself.
Yeah, man.
And this was a moment that got everybody emotional, right?
Mhm.
T.O. singled out Aubrey McDade, and instead of talking about him and his contribution to the Born to Risk project, T.O. took the time and say, Aubrey McDade, come up here. I want everybody in this room to understand just who you're in the presence of. And then you started reading the citation.
Yeah,
man. I'm getting chills right now thinking about the moment when you two were standing on stage and you reading that citation, and everybody in the room is just
captivated,
totally captivated. So, T.O., talk to us about why such a selfless gesture did you feel like you need to make in that moment?
Man, great question too, Stu. Dog, Aubrey is there's just some people, man, you can't put words on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what Aubrey means to me, dog. And I didn't know Aubrey was receiving the Navy Cross. I saw a drill instructor running around the island slaying hogs. You know what I'm saying? Like smoking recruits, loud, vicious, bloodthirsty. He had that other gear that we all know as hats. He had that other gear. And I knew he was in 1st Battalion because at the time 1st Battalion Chow Hall was closed, and they would come over to 3rd Battalion by the big oak tree outside of India Company between 3rd Battalion and the fire department, and they would post right there. We'd be looking out the portholes, and I'm seeing Aubrey, bro. I'm like, oh, who's that cat? Bobby Earl Hall. Shout out to Bobby Earl.
Yeah.
Bobby Earl Hall. Shout out to good old Bobby Earl, my dog. Bobby Earl was like, oh, you don't know who that is, bro? That's Aubrey McDade. Dog, he about to get the Navy Cross, bro. Do the grunt, dog. Like, hey, he that, bro. And just in that moment, it was just like, wow, and to stand on the parade deck, bro. Because you know how it is as hats, bro. When there's other things going on, we feel like that's taken away from our time with our recruits. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But all of us, man, looked so forward to being there in that moment to see young Aubrey McDade, Sergeant, you know what I mean? United States Marine Corps received that. It was a special moment. So before coming to Virginia Beach, I was with my son, man, picked him up, my youngest son, and I talked to Aubrey on the phone, and we was talking about Virginia Beach, and my son was like, Dad, can we stop at Dairy Queen and get some ice cream and a chili dog? Like that's his thing, right?
Yeah.
So we pull up and we order the food and we sit down. And my son was like, Dad, who's that guy you was talking to on the phone? And I said, man, it's 2 men in my life that I'm proud to know. And I said, son, I don't know how long I'll be on this earth, but these 2 men
all the time, right?
Are real warriors, real heroes. And I said, 1, Aubrey McDade Jr., and 2, John Canley. I said, John Canley is a Medal of Honor recipient, and my buddy Aubrey McDade has the second highest award of valor in the world, son. And I said, matter of fact, and man, I pulled up that Wikipedia and I read it to my baby boy, Aubrey. He's 12, bro. But I saw his eyes water up when I read it, especially when it gets down to talking about you going in that alley, man, 2-3 times, bro.
Yeah.
And after I read it to him, he was just like, that was him that you was talking to on the phone? I said, that's my buddy. He lives down in Fort Worth, Texas. And I said, man, your dad knows some tight dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, don't get it twisted,
it ain't a
son.
game. Yeah, it's not like
I said, don't get it twisted. I know some tight dudes, man. And we just had a little dad to son discussion about it. And I was telling him, I'm like, man, that's the type of individual, son, that you want to surround yourself with.
That's
real
right.
individuals that will lay their life down. I said, your granddaddy has said for years to me, man, no greater love than the man that's willing to lay his life down for his brother. And I said, and my buddy, he did that, and all across the world, people understand the gravity of that. So, you know, in Virginia Beach, man, I was sitting there and I kept looking at Aubrey, Stu. I kept looking at him. I was like, bro, like Aubrey McDade's really here with us, bro. And these folks in here gotta know who this man really truly is, bro. Because we say it all the time. Thank you for your service, and I know people mean that. Like we all experience that in our own walk.
Yeah.
But in that moment, man, the Lord he put it in my spirit, man. You know, and in that moment, man, like I said, bro, like it's a special thing, bro. Like it's just some things you just can't explain, and that was one of them, man. So.
Wow.
I've read a lot of promotion warrants over the years, you know, as Robbie has, many of us, all of us in our own right. You know, re-enlistment, all of those things, man, and you get used to doing it. But man, reading that, bro, with Aubrey standing there next to me, bro. Oh, Lord have mercy. That was special. So, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you allowing me to share.
Robbie, when we were in there and we're sitting at the table, you know, with some giants, some legends.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yes.
And you and I looked at each other when Teos did that, and we were like,
yes. There was that was the time. And that was a great way to captivate that moment because that was paying homage not only to our brother, but to the core as well. Like, yeah, you say thank you for your service, but do you really understand what sacrifices people actually made in the room?
Yeah, man.
And when I look at, and I always say it all the time, and you heard me say it before, Aubrey, the man is more than a Navy Cross. And I know how it feels. They want to put you on there, and that's what they want to put you on the pedestal and show you. But I understand coming from the bottom, coming from poverty, coming from not having a pot to piss in, that grit and that grind was ingrained in you in Fort Worth. You know, so far before that alleyway, far before pulling your Marines out of that thing, that grit was instilled from you from having nothing. And that's what I wanted to allude to. I wanted to talk about that poverty, that, you know, the hopelessness that comes with being hungry. You know, we all know being broke and not having stuff comes with, you know, prostitute, dope, hard times, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's all in our environment. How did you navigate that environment and keep your sanity just enough? Because you know that we always got cats telling us that's the white man's army. You don't try to go in no military unless you have like a lineage. You really don't have no, or you're an RTC or something. You don't have somebody to pull you up and say this might be an idea for you. So you had to navigate that and go against what the culture says is right for you and get out of that. So I'm interested in that story because I know that's what led to that alley. I know that's what led to the actions taken on the battlefield that day, far before you even went to recruit training.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you this, Rob, and you're gonna think I'm making light of it, but I'm not. The truth is, man, it's not hard to navigate something where you don't got no choices or no options.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
What's my dude? Joseph, the one that got through at the bottom of the pit by his brothers. That nigga had no choice but to come up. He already at the bottom.
That's right.
He can't look nowhere else but up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I was out there, it was like, man, I'm talking about, I couldn't get distracted. Everybody around me was strung out. Like, Boys in the Hood, one of my favorite movies, bro, because they did a really good depiction. Like, bro, dope fiends really do look like that.
Yeah, bro.
They really do look like that.
Yes, sir. That's a fact.
And everybody around was like that, except for the teachers. But the teachers are like, bro, but y'all don't live over here. Y'all come up here, y'all do y'all little service or whatever, and y'all bounce.
Down, bro.
Yeah, so everybody around me was doing it. So I'm like, well, shit, it ain't hard to do what everybody else is not doing. Let me not smoke no crack. Let me not drink no Thunderbird, no MD 2020.
Thunderbird.
Well, when nobody around reading the Bible either, I couldn't do that either because it just didn't make no sense to me. And I stayed on the dice and did the best I could to stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, when you get put in a position to where it's like, I know I can go out here and eat, but the people who supposed to make sure that we eat, not making sure we eat, and I got these two people behind me that don't know where their meal gonna come from, I'm gonna stand in the gap on that. I tell my siblings all the time. They'll tell anybody, bro. They'll get on this podcast right now and say, that's my daddy right there.
No doubt.
Junior, my daddy. But I tell them all the time, I said, man, y'all giving me purpose, man, save my life. Cause y'all know I would have been out there in the street. I'd have been out there gone.
Yeah.
I'd have been out there gone.
That's what broke my spirit down when I read your chapter when you talked about pushing the shopping cart basket, collecting the cans, bro. That vivid image, bro. I know that image. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man. Aubrey called me, bro. Robbie, Stu, he called me. He said, "Listen, man, dog, I want to be with my brothers." I was like, "Bro, it's too late, bro. It's too late." Aubrey said, "Listen, man, when you wake up in the morning, T.O. Clay, that chapter is gonna be in your email, bro." He said, "When you get up in the morning, whatever time you get up, bro, it's gonna be in your email. And all I ask you to do is just read it and submit it. And hey, yay or nay, bro, I'm telling you. All right, bro, love you. Click, we hang up. Dog, I got up that next morning, bro. Dog, I read that chapter, bro. And when I sent it to you, Robbie, I sent it to Ross. Them cats was like, oh my goodness, bro.
I was like, man.
How can you not?
Oh my goodness, bro.
How can you
not?
Yeah, man.
Bro, let me read something out of there. And I want to get your natural reaction, Aubrey. You said, when I was 9 years old, my younger brother and I learned the routines of the homeless. We pushed a family dollar cart, collecting cans and bottles, dumpster diving for whatever we could find.
Yeah, bro.
We made it a game because that's what kids do when survival becomes normal. We stayed gone until the street lights came on. The streets raised me, but I refused to let them claim me.
Oh, man. Wow, bro. That's God, bro. That correlation of that moment in Fort Worth, Texas, and this man running in that alley 3 times, bro. That correlation is no coincidence, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's so mind-blowing that when I listen to you read the citation, T.O., I've read the citation multiple times.
Yeah.
I knew what he did. I ain't know it was like that until I read the chapter multiple times. And I'm like, did I read that right? No wonder there was no fear when it came to going in the alley.
Zero.
He been going in the alley since he was 9.
Stop, bro. Come on, man.
Wow. You know, if we not doing this to, you know, and we are in a way. We want to celebrate the great accomplishments of who Aubrey McDade is for his valor in combat. But the valor started when you said the first murder I witnessed was committed by my dad and uncle over drugs. That ain't what a kid's supposed to be exposed to.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
And then you brilliantly said it, Aubrey. I ain't had no choice. What else I was gonna do? That's what means so much to me, man. And I feel so fortunate to have a relationship with you because you are the caliber of people that I want to promote and be around in the world.
Indeed.
Boom.
You know, Robbie. Yeah, go ahead, Robbie.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it back to Aubrey, man. But that's what the point I was actually making. That grit and that grind that you was experiencing, that suffrage of, you know, loss, that you know, that fiend smell, that's the smell of the pipe lighting up. You know what I mean? The smell of it. It's all around you, and the rise out of those ashes, just like the phoenix, man. It's nothing just kind of to wash over. And the reason why I wanted to keep bringing that out there, because there's somebody out there right now that feels hopeless. That feels like their situation. I don't know if I can do no military. I can't go to no college. Nah, this is just my lot in life. They need to understand that there's people who have walked down that same road. And now that we're out, there's several of us with our hands reaching back down in the pit trying to pull you out. So when we promote stuff like this and we put it out here, it ain't just kissing each other's ass. It's really just showing love and to show the accomplishments through the experience and through the successes, the underbelly of the iceberg. You know, there's a big underbelly right there. When y'all just see the tip, y'all like, damn, he's lucky. There are people that look and be like, damn, Aubrey McDade's lucky.
Nah.
You know, you got people out there trying to seek a combat action and all this other stuff. It's kind of lame and weird, but we know what happens. But when you get the real live action, the real dude, that one in front of you, this is the opportunity that you can learn and sit at the feet of ones who've been down that road, so you can learn how to overcome these challenges, man. Because life is gonna keep life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Man, thank you for that, dog. I was talking to my baby brother before I got up here with y'all. Hopefully he come home next year. My man been gone for 19 years, bro. When he come home, I told him we're gonna write a book together called Time Served. I think it's gonna be pretty fly.
Oh man.
But we were talking about this, bro. I said, bro, I used to come home from Marine Corps on leave. My brother running through the project, front of the police. All right, know where he going. He going to the Greenfield. He going to the back. He going to the back of the link. So let me go over there, get him. And I'm on leave, running from the police with my brother, bro.
Wow.
And to speak about destiny, dog, like we couldn't have polar opposite paths. I mean, outcomes, and we went the same path. Like our parents was responsible though for him, bro. Like, they got married and everything. I'm not no bastard or nothing, dog. Like they was good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no bastard or nothing. You know what I'm saying? In regards to how high they got. I was telling this, bro. I'm gonna live in this space for a minute about the power and the presence of a man, bro. Yeah. Aubrey McDade Sr. was gone, man. And when I looked to give him favor because I hated him for a long time, like he's the scariest man I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. But
I thought about what would happen, man, if my 5-year-old baby got killed by a drunk driver while she was playing outside in the front yard. So I got an older sister that died right before I went to foster care, right? And you think about destiny, bro. My baby brother told me, he said, JR, what nothing you can do for me, dog. I was gonna end up here regardless.
Yeah.
And I was in the 5th grade, my brother was in the 3rd grade. And last day of the school year, we're getting ready to get out for the summer. These want to be junior 5 dudes, Hoover, whatever they want to be in the projects, they trying to jump us. We done fortified the playground, bro. Like you talk about ready for combat, bro. I'm talking we done fortified the playground, bro. I'm talking we up there with the playground rocks. I got pliers and a screwdriver. My cousin Tinky got a screwdriver. My little brother got some pliers. Like we about to go to work. Man, kids coming over, we hitting with rocks and everything, bro. And I looked up and my brother got the little boy Prince on the ground. And he found a board that had nails in it. Hit the boy across the mouth, bro. Split his shit wide open. Joker smile. I'm talking about scared me, bro. I'm talking about blood jumping everywhere. Get my brother, get my cousin. We run through the fence, get to the house, get to the apartment. So I'm looking at my brother like what's up? Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I said, man, we can't keep on. I'm gonna be a fucking 5 Deuce Hoover, nigga. My brother, I'm a 5 Deuce Hoover gangster GC. When he was 8 years old, bro. 8 years old. Wow. And he stood on it. Yeah. And he told me today, he said, bro, look, he said, man, I did what I did, man. I done did my time on my head. March 13th next year, gonna be 20 years. I ain't complaining about I did my time. You did yours. He said, you went and did yours. He said, we're gonna do it together when I come home. And just talk about what Rob brought up about that person who may have hope. Man, everybody ain't designed to go. If you think you can and you think you can't, both of y'all right. Make a choice. And nobody in the middle gives a fuck. Nobody cares if you decide to go or you don't. Nobody cares. Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's real, bro.
Somebody out there going through whatever they're going through needs to not only read your chapter in the book, but just listen to you talk about your lived experience to understand you may be going through what you're going through, but there's always somebody else who's going through way worse. And then the fact that you've been going for so long for so bad, you know what I mean? And the Marine Corps was the thing that you ran to get out of combat.
Yeah.
That psychologically is like, wow, what you know where you are is combat. And I'm not gonna decide to join any other branch. I'm gonna join the Marine Corps and I'm gonna be an infantryman. You know,
bro, check this out. Check this out. When I say the Lord don't make no mistakes, bro, nigga, I joined the Marine Corps open contract.
Man,
square bid, bro. So my best partner, shout out to Kelton Nelson, man. My best partner, Kelton Nelson. on my 18th birthday, bro, we hung out with these chicks, went to Six Flags over Arlington, come back, and I done fell asleep in the back seat. We dropped them off. I fell asleep in the back seat. Wake up to my bro. He my big bro like y'all. Hey, man, what we going to do with our life? Now, out here off 35, we had this thing called a ballroom. Latina A spot, north, south, east, west side. We up in there, chicks in there twerking, doing it. Tootsie Rolls, doing the thing back then.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yes,
bro,
sir.
We about to go in town center. We're going to get us some clothes. We're going to go to the ballroom. That's what we're going to do. Nah, man, I'm talking what we're going to do with our life. You can't keep on breaking these cars, stealing these radios. I know you still out there doing your thing. But leave me alone, bro. It's my birthday, right? Yeah. He's not, man, I'm going to go to the Air Force. Nigga, I'm not going to no Army. I'm not doing none of that, bro. No, none of that. I'm not doing that. G.I. Joe, not doing that. That ain't the Army, it's the Air Force, man. Come in and take the ASVAB with me. We're going there, bro. Air Force recruiter is disgusting. I don't remember his name, but he was trash. Uniform was stained up. Hair looked like taco meat around his head. He sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rude. I'm a hood dude. I'm rude. I mean, wake up, bro. You supposed to be representing the military. Him and my brother hit it off real quick. They talking about the Air Force. He all bright out in bushy tail. Going there, take the ASVAB, bro. He scored real high. I scored real low. And I'm pissed off because I feel like they're trying to shine on me. And it's my birthday, so I will shoot you that. You know I'll do it to you, right? So we come up out of there. We have a good time, bro. And then for the sake of conversation, a few weeks go by, and I throw a surprise party for my brother, the one I told you that is locked up. Throw a surprise party for him. He get all drunk up off of MD 2020, and my cousin, my brother Kelton, he grabbed the mic. Hey, y'all, I'm going to the Air Force. Whooped all this, and he drunk. Don't listen, he's stupid. I'm not really sure, like, he's serious. This is September. So him and his recruiter, they come pick me up one morning. We go out and have breakfast. And my G, he really bounced. So I'm like, bruh. Now, when I tell you I'm ignorant and I'm oblivious to it, bro, I only know about the Air Force because he went. I know about the Army because of Rambo.
Yeah.
Right?
That's me.
Yeah, exactly.
I know nothing about no Marine Corps.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Right.
So now, all of a sudden, these commercials, the Marine going across the molten lava, he draws sword, slash dudes, you know what I'm saying, surrounding flames of fire, United States Marine. I'm like, what the hell is that? What's a Marine? I ain't letting them tripping. Man, one morning, I'm sitting in the Westwood Projects, right by the Arby's on Las Vegas Trail on the west side. A Burgundy Durango come up in the middle of the projects. This must be the police. I'm telling you, this motherfucker was clean, bro. This must be the police. I'm sitting outside probably about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. I got a white beat on, some basketball short. He get out. He say, good morning. I'm Gunner Sergeant Lee. Says so whatever he said. I guess he said United States Marine Corps. I'm automatically think he the police. He got the little deltas on with his white hat on under his arm and everything. I'm like, yeah, that nigga the police, bro. And he say, I'm looking for Aubrey McDade. I said, don't know Aubrey McDade live over here. He say, well, this address I got for him. I'm a nigga, you got the wrong address. He said, oh, can I leave him my card? Like, yeah. He leave me the card. He burn off. At the time, I'm dating this chick. She about 7, 8 years older than me. I knock on the door. Hey, T, anybody been over here looking for me? The police been by here? No, boy, what you been doing? I ain't did nothing. Chill out. My mama about 2 buildings down. I run down to her apartment. Anybody been by here looking for me? No, ain't nobody been by here. For the sake of the conversation, bro, let's say about a week go by. I'm walking to the Vegas food store, the hood store on Las Vegas Trail. Officer Gift, shout out to him. He like a Walker, Texas Ranger type white boy, bro. I'm talking like 6'3", big mustache. He took down the whole west side by himself, dog. He said, what's up, Black? Oh, yo, bitch, you don't know me. He said, okay, Aubrey McDade Jr., I'm going to get your ass, punk. And he drive off. I don't go to the store no more, bro. I go back to the house. On y'all show. Ain't nobody been by here looking for me. No, why you keep on asking us that? Man, don't worry about it. A couple more weeks go by, bro. This time, my little chick at the time, she had a Buick Skylark. I ain't never had no issues in it. I'm in there trying to, you know what I'm saying, get up out of there. The engine won't turn over. That Durango pull up. I'm trying to get it. I'm leaning in the seat. I'm trying to get it. It won't turn over.
Pumping the gas.
Yeah. He talked to my mama and them at the door. And I had my mama say, there go Aubrey Jr. in the car. Boy, get your ass over here. I got to get up, go over there. And my recruiter here, G, about 6'2", big yoked up black dude. He said, okay, I see what this is. Me and my baby sister, we're 5.5 years apart. And we got this thing between us. What's understood don't need to be explained. She helped me around my way. I think she's like 6th, maybe 7th grade at the time. He said, hey, man, if this is best you feel like you can accomplish in your life, then don't come see me. But you feel like this little girl that's hooking you around your waist deserve a better example from you, I see you downtown. Give me his car and he leave.
That's a good ball right there.
That commercial keep coming on, bro. Me and my sister got a moment, and then a commercial coming on. So I go to the Arby's payphone. I hit him up. I say, hey, man, come scoop me. I'm going to come down there. Now you catch the city bus. Hung the phone up. I got the city bus. I get down there. I knew your weak ass was coming. Get your weak ass on the pull-up bar. Let me see what you got. I ain't got time for this shit. Go and get on the pull-up bar. Let me see what you got. You got to do at least 3. I get up there, and this is very, 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 very significant for me, bro. I didn't know it until I started writing it.
Mm-hmm.
I got on pull-up bar at 18. Robbie know what that is. Yeah. I got pull up bar at 18. What the fuck you get down for? I said, shit, I did enough. It ain't enough till I said enough. I said, hold on, bro. I ain't in the Marine Corps yet. You can miss me with this shit. He like, okay, you're right. But when you do, your ass belong to me. There was a dude, a Hispanic dude. I think his name was Gonzalez or Gomez, something like that. He did my little 1.5 mile run with me, did the crunches, did all that stuff. It's time for me to take the ass valve. I failed the ass valve twice. Oh, you one of them dumb motherfuckers. You just talk big, but you stupid. I'm talking, he go off on me, bro. I'm talking him and all the recruiting office, they shining on me real bad. I really wanted to fight, but I almost kind of want to cry too. I'm like, bro, I done failed twice. You know what I'm saying? And I really am believing in this little Marine Corps stuff. Like the gun, he kind of got his hooks in me now because I want to prove something to him now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I tell him, I say, bro, look, I got to take it on paper, bro. I can't take the computer. I need to take it on paper. He's all right, this your last time. If you don't pass it on paper, I'm not fucking with you. I ain't got time for this shit. Go in there, take the ass valve, bro. I was in there with one other Marine, and that motherfucker was in there on a band contract.
Oh yeah, he didn't have to take.
I'm the only Marine in there, bro, basically. And I sit next to this Black Army dude. The dude was like, "Yo, bro, don't nobody know nothing about what branch you going for, none of that stuff, bro. They giving $5,000 in the Army. You graduate boot camp, that $5,000 gonna be in your check in your account." I'm like, word. Looking around. I said, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, dog.
Bro.
Man, I passed the ass valve. I took the ass valve, bro. They take me to the house, hit me on the beeper. I come hit him up. He said, where you at? I said, I'm at the Arby's payphone. He said, I'm coming to pick you up. Came to school me, bro. We're all the way downtown. They didn't say nothing to me. Nothing. I'm talking about not one word, not a greeting, not nothing. I got in and rode downtown. Get down, he go sit behind his desk. He said, I got some good news, some bad news. I said, girl, so what's going on? He say, good news is you passed. Shit, nigga, if I pass, ain't no bad news. Ain't no bad news. He said, hey, he said, don't forget where you at. I said, I'm not in the Marine Corps yet either, so I know where the hell I'm at. If I pass, ain't no bad news. He said, well, the bad news is you score so low, we can't pick a job for you. I say, well, am I gonna still get a chance to shoot guns and blow stuff up like everybody else? He said, yeah. I'm gonna get 3 hots and get paid like everybody else. He said, yeah. I said, shit, I don't give a damn what the job is.
Yeah.
He said it's gonna be a crapshoot. I said, shit, I
we didn't know what the damn job was when we was going in.
Yeah. I bet I'm telling folks.
Infantry or a cook or a damn.
Bro, on my life, bro. I was in boot camp. Rob McDade, 0300 entry. I ain't know what the fuck that was, dog.
Right.
I didn't know what that was. Bro, I came home on boot leave. And the same projects. Like I said, I didn't want to go back, but on boot leave, that's the only where I got. I remember a little lady house. My mama got kicked out the apartment complex while I was in boot camp. So she can't come back to the apartment complex. Obviously, everybody know I'm back. My mama pull up anyway. My mom was there for about 10 minutes, bro. The apartment complex lady and 2 big ass damn Humpty Dumpty Mexican built dudes come up to the door, knocking on the door, say, hey, thank you for your service. And they knew everything about me. But your mama can't be here. I said, hold on, man, you ain't gonna thank me for my service and tell me I gotta tell my mama she gotta leave.
Right.
Like, well, sir, I get it, but we're gonna have to ask her to leave. We have to make her leave. I said, look, don't do that. My mom like, gonna make who do what? And that was it. My mom was out there, and my brother that's locked up, he a fool. Out of all the men he could have been fighting, he grabbed a red lady by her hair and he slapping her like Ike Turner. Come here, bitch. You Tina. I'm talking about like being stupid with this chick. We having a brawl. In the apartments, man. This old dude, about 65 years old, bro. You know how you get the club to lock the steering wheel? I'm out there fighting and trying to stop the shit at the same time. They do hit me in the back of my shit, bro. I went to get stitches on boot leave. They healed up just enough time for me to be able to go to SOI and start
just
training.
Them out. Because it takes about 4 days.
Yeah. When I get to SOI, McDade, 0331. I'm looking around. What is that? You know they got what's that Mount Motherfucker out there?
Yeah.
Them rings are strung out, bro. Carrying that 50 caliber, that's gonna be you. You're gonna be dead on one of them hills. I was like, gotta make it work.
Yeah,
no doubt.
That big ass hog.
Hey,
yeah, man.
Fellas,
I know none of that, bro.
I gotta check out. But before I check out, I'm checking out a little bit early, I know. But I just want to say thank you for showing up and thank you for being present and being who you truly are. I know this is not going to be the episode is not going to stop once I log off, but I just wanted you to hear that from me and see that beauty in the back right there. It makes it all worth everything that you've been through and experienced.
Bro.
Now you get a chance to pour into her and everybody who looks like her and say, your daddy. And you ain't got to tell her. Everybody else gonna tell her my daddy was that motherfucker.
That's right.
Yeah. And then she's gonna repeat it later on. My daddy was that. Yeah.
All right, fellas. Love y'all,
man. Appreciate you, Stu. Love you, bro.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Man,
wow, man, that's awesome, man. It's just good to hear, man. Like it's so good to hear, man. And man, that's what it's about, man. Just being 100, man. To be 100, Robbie, is special. You know
man, it is, man. And you watch it live and in color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear the story, the background. And that's what I love about this platform right here is because we're given opportunities to talk about that iceberg, the underbelly that nobody talks about, man.
Right.
Because everybody can see what's going on right now and think it was always peachy keen.
Yeah.
They don't understand one day you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and you grind to get a certain thing, and it's almost insulting when people think that you are just lucky to get there. You know what I mean?
Man.
So when I look at Aubrey McDade, I don't see when I see Aubrey, I don't see no luck. I see grind, I see grit, I see somebody who got it out the mud and still standing here today trying to give it to somebody else.
And I'm transparent too, bro. Like I let the people know, man, like when you start to think about we all retire. Whatever year you retire, however long you retire, whether you deploy one time or no times or 100 times, you go retire at the same level, at the same rate. And depending on whatever injuries you report or whatever, you're going to get your disability rate. That's only going to be as high. Ain't nothing that we go through, combat or not. That stipend, yeah, it's good because it's something that the few of us only have. But, man, that doesn't amount to our service, bro. Like, you start looking at history books back in the day, you go fight for your countryside, you at least come back, you got a house and some land to raise your family. You know what I'm saying? You don't come back and put yourself in a position to where I got to be like everybody else, but I'm not like everybody else. Yeah. I don't qualify mentally like everybody else. I done did some things that nobody else ain't never done. So it's hard for me to be around people who ain't never tasted blood before.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then if you go in there and you don't land on somebody who has that acumen on show you how to position yourself and work your money right and invest it and explain currency to you and stuff, then you go through the Marine Corps robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I did it. Y'all know I got 10 kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man. I did that my whole career. And even when I got out, I only went to the Marine Corps to secure the bag and secure a safe space for my family. But the trap kept trapping.
Yeah.
So I went to the Marine Corps, my family still dying.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't got no cousins. I don't got no uncles, no aunties. HIV and crack cocaine wiped out my whole family, bro.
Man.
And I got my kids. My sister has her kids, and my brother have their kids. But that's all we got. You know how it is, bro. You might be related to somebody because y'all share somebody or DNA or something. As far as like calling somebody or having a real relationship, like, no, this is the family what I got right here. Y'all know that already for me. So now I ain't saying that because on camera. For anybody watching this, like these dudes know who they is to me. You know what I mean? That's not code for this. You know what I mean? You know, that blood just let you know that you related to somebody. Don't necessarily mean that you got somebody you related to. So yeah, bro, this is it. So, and it took me until 44, bro, to realize, like, man, I gotta let go and let them. I can't take care of everybody. I gotta really take care of the kid and me. Like, he ain't never got a chance to really share ice cream and really enjoy without looking to see if anybody gonna kick the door down or if the drive-by gonna happen or none of that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, I'm learning a lot about myself, bro. Learning a lot about myself and the fact that I got this community with like real live brothers, dog, so I can really be me and be a little bro and make my mistakes. And I can know I can go out somewhere like, man, dudes got me.
Yeah, bro.
They got me. And I don't even see myself the way they see me, but I see them the way I need to see a big brother. And that's all that really matters to me.
That's real, bro.
And that feeling is mutual and reciprocated on all
Yes,
levels.
100%.
That's what makes it so beautiful, man. It really is a beautiful thing. And it takes time to establish. A lot of people don't understand that either. They just see a couple, they some brothers, the Marines serve together, they know each other. It goes deeper than that, because once you get to know, when that real recognized real and it comes together, you start having conversations, and then God just starts working like it did with that 1-8 and that 22nd mute when that conversation that we had.
How did that happen, man, when you two was in the parking lot on that 1-8 with Gun and Lee? How did that happen, bro?
So we was out there, bro. You know me, man. I went out there to take my little medicine, dog, get away from everybody. And he and I had already started connecting on the 1-8 thing. And then I started telling him about a story when I got in trouble. And I went on the meritorious board and I said Gunner Son Lee. He was like, that was my company, Gunner Son. And for this moment, I was like, hell no, bro, it's my company, Gunner Son. Like, chill out. Like, and he was like, nah, bro. Like, that's my company, Gunner. He wasn't counting y'all before he left Alpha.
Yeah.
Bro, Gunner Son Lee, he was my company, Gunner Son, from, with 2002 all the way to 2004 before we left. And 22 years, bro, he has never not one time not answered the phone for me. So I told Rob, I said, bro, that dude answers the phone for me every time I call. Watch this. Hit him up on FaceTime, put Gunner Son Lee on the phone, him had him. He's like, yeah, I remember you. And then it went from there, bro. I was like, man, that's lit, bro.
Man. Wow. And just chewing that same dirt gives you that bond too, man. It just goes beyond, because you understand where you're coming from, man.
Yeah.
Like when you say these stories about the cans and all that stuff, you can say a story about 1-8, and we know about the quad and the little thing that fell down in A Street and B Street. But when I hear you pushing the cans, it goes deep to that. I picture that. I picture the smell, the stench, the poverty, the needles and broken glass everywhere, and all kinds of shit not kept. There ain't nobody coming doing no maintenance and yard work and stuff.
Right.
None of that.
People sleeping everywhere. It's just, that's some real stories. And then when you get those Marine stories, that realness it just magnifies and evolves to the next level, man. It's unexplainable, really.
But the more we talk about it, man, and when you start to think about, because I had a relationship with the Lord back in the day, man, I was like, nah, I'm just going to find good people, man. We start thinking about like all of the times that he provided in the ways that I can't explain. But I was telling my wife a little story the other day. She's like, you ain't never ate a squirrel before. I said, I done bust a squirrel in the head with a hammer while I was cutting yard and skinned that mug and ate it.
And a raccoon.
She's like, you lying. I said, don't please Johnny Broomfield show him how to do it. Johnny Broomfield came out of the house. He said, young blood, I'm showing you how to make some money. He really was hustling me. And when I learned that I should have been making more than a little $30 a week he would give me, then we had to shoot these things. But I couldn't whoop him, so I had to let him get off on me. But yeah. we were cutting yards, man. He said, hold on. And walked by, and we kept on talking. He hit the squirrel and hit the hammer. A couple weeks go by, seen an opportunity. That's the only man I had in my life. Do what he doing. Bop, I hit a squirrel in the head. We get to the house, skin it, and I ate him.
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, it
tastes
wasn't bad.
Like dog meat, just like any other. It tastes like a breast and a leg.
I said, man, look, I'm the only dude that I know in the hood that had a pomegranate before. Yeah. And that was a pomegranate.
Yeah,
and not the kind to start
in the hood, man. We had a plum tree.
Yeah, but I had a pomegranate tree, bro. There's a pomegranate tree growing in the yard of this vacant house. I ain't never seen nobody in the house, but the pomegranate tree grew seasonally, like it's supposed to. Then my sister would get them, peel them, put them in some water with a little sugar in and make us little pops and stuff, and that was it. The tree not there no more, bro, but I've never seen a pomegranate tree in my life, except for then.
Man, wow. That's real. Man, we got a comment from our brother Aspiazu. Shout out to Zoo.
Shout out to Aspiazu, man. My brother.
Man. Yeah. It says what I'm hearing here tonight and reading on Born to Risk speaks to something every person who has worn the uniform understands. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to move forward despite it. Every uniform represented on this cover carries thousands of stories and stories of sacrifice, uncertainty, resilience, leadership of men and women who are willing to put something greater than themselves first. I believe our stories matter, not because we seek recognition, but let me see if I can pull that up.
See how Zoo be writing dissertations.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope.
Yeah, man. I miss Zoo, man. What a great guy, bro. Great dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's I can't get the other one to come up, but hey, man, shout out to Zoo. Love you, bro.
Shout out, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Corville, JP, shout out to JP. Yeah, man. Spoke to Aubrey at PR one day on his career. Literally the next day when Obama was first elected, there was Aubrey in the White House in service outfit right in front of doing a press conference with his wife. How was that, Aubrey? How was that moment going up to the White House, bro?
But can I keep it buck with you, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, they slayed me, dog. I got off the boys, dog. I got off the boys off of back to back. No, I'm sorry. That was my second cycle. So I got off the boys. That same day after graduation, I was on a plane in DC.
Oh,
so I'm in there Alphas. Yeah, he said I was looking squared away, but I'm in there, bro. I'm trying to walk my post in military manner and not go sleep on camera. I'm sure they got me sleep, bro. I was gone. I'm sure they got me sleep, bro.
Yeah.
That's so I was sitting there, man. You ever seen Game of Thrones and the big ass night woman?
Yeah.
I was sitting next to a secret agent, whatever you call them, secret service agent.
Secret service, yeah.
She was in her sleep, but she was sleeping. I was awake. I said, "Hey man, you better wake your ass up for the president on your ass." Say, "Hey Marine, I see your ass over there asleep too." So we had a little moment. It was funny.
Yeah.
Man, may he rest in peace. Dikembe Mutombo was there.
Yeah.
There was an army guy that received the Service Cross. And there was a black guy there that had saved some kids that had fell into the subway in New York. Real cool, man. I was on the Marine there though, didn't know it. So after President Bush finished addressing everyone, we're getting ready to leave. He's shaking everybody's hand. He says, "Marine Corps, my favorite branch. Where you from?" I'm like, "Texas, sir." "Texas, my favorite state. Cowboy fan?" I'm like, "No, sir." He's like, "Shit, 2 out of 3. You can't beat that." Hey, step aside, Marine. Let me talk to you. Now, what people don't know about President Bush, that dude was an immaculate shape. That dude was breaking treadmills.
Yeah.
He's running them Secret Service agents in the ground. He said, "Hey, Marine, you want to come PT the president?"
I heard that.
Yeah.
So Burgos told us that. Burgos was at Camp David. Told us
I heard that from Burgos, and then I heard it from you, and I heard it from another gunny.
Yeah, President Bush was slay bodies. Because the lead Secret Service person, they was like, "Hey, bro, I get that you're a devil dog, but devil dog, Olympian, whatever, don't run with him. Don't run." I said, "Bro, trust me, you gotta take my word on it. I'm good. I'm going to sleep. That's what I'm going to do."
Yeah.
But so we were leaving. He had me step aside. He put everybody in the limo. Bro, I really thought they seen me sleeping on camera, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. So he put me in this little room. He say, "Hey, devil dog, what are they saying?" I like, "So I don't understand the question." He like, what is the word saying about the war on terror? "May I speak freely?" He like, "Sure. Sir, they saying you fighting a war that your daddy should have finished. You over there getting service member killed for no reason, and you fighting for oil, and there's no such thing as a weapon of mass destruction." He's like, "Damn, Marine, you don't hold no punches, do you?" "Sir, you told me to get to you." That's what they said.
That's right. Said, "Okay." No doubt.
He said, "Okay." Yeah, he said, "Okay. You go back and deliver this message." Sergeant Major Kent had just got inducted to being a Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps at this time, too. I think it's his first year. He said, "You go back and tell them this message." He said, "We can bring all of the sailors and troops back that's forward deployed, and we can fight this war on American soil, but our country will never face a travesty like that again. Tell them to get whatever pitchforks, knives, and guns they have. We can fight it right here. Got it?" "Yes, sir." "I'm a Marine Corps motherfucking drill instructor, bro. You know I'm going to accomplish a mission, dog." I go hop in a limo. I tell everybody, "Hey, look, attention to orders. President Bush said we can fight this war right here, but strap up, goddamn, if you with it." I start calling everybody. They don't know. I'm like, "I don't know this dude. He probably ain't playing with me."
That's right.
The next day, we got this big ass rich folk meal with the lamb chops and the crumpets and all that stuff. Butlers are the coolest people on the planet. I'm talking about these black dudes, bro. They standing on the side of the door and they give me a tour of the kitchen and stuff. And when I got ready to walk to the kitchen, they stepped in front of the door, closed the door, and held their fist up, bro. They said, "Nigga, we proud of you." And step back to the side, bro. I'm like, "Nigga, that's clean, bro. That's clean." Go in there, man. Experience the kitchen.
Wow, that's crazy.
come back out, and the president is at the head of the table addressing everybody. I guess this is his last remarks. We got to report, mission accomplished, bro. I don't know how I'm going to tell the president, bro, I did what you said I'm going to do. You ain't going to be in here talking about me like, hey, Charlie Company, Paris Island. No, I'm going to accomplish a mission. So, bro, call me Forrest Gump, whatever you want to call me, bro. I just stood up. Hey, good afternoon, sir. Drugstore Rob McDade, Paris Island, South Carolina, Charlie Company. Request me to speak to the President of the United States. Hey, what you got, Marine? Mission accomplished, sir. And paused for about like that. He looked around. He's, ladies and gentlemen, United States Marine Corps. Everybody started clapping and laughing. I'm nervous, bro. And I sat down. Sergeant Major Kent said, boy, I'm so proud of you. I said, Sergeant Major, did I mess up? He said, no, bro. He said, keep being you. I saw Major. Yeah. We ate the little lamb chops, bro, and got up out of there.
You said Charlie Company. Let me just, Clay, and I always like to go back to this. I hate it when people think that. I went down to Paris Island for my second tour, voluntold by the Monitor as a first sergeant. And I got Charlie Company. I was so disappointed that I wanted to go back to third. You know how we do it. They put me in Charlie Company, and I swear on everything, it was just like being in India Company at first. The cats were close. It was like being in 3rd Battalion. Matter of fact, the 3rd Battalion CO called Charlie Company 3rd Battalion's long lost cousins.
Yeah.
That thing was crazy, man. And so that company itself, all I did and caught Charlie was try to mimic. I didn't even have to do much to make it roll, man. It was beautiful, man. So you said Charlie, I was like, and then you said 1st Battalion earlier. I'm like, damn, what company over there? It had to be Charlie. Yeah, because Charlie was just beast mode.
Yeah, Charlie was beast mode.
People don't give Charlie Company 1st Battalion, Paris Island, or San Diego.
No. Just Charlie Company, Paris Island.
You don't like that one out there?
No, San Diego. Look, they look. No.
So Aubrey, you've been on both coasts.
Paris
Island,
bro.
What was the differences that you saw?
The difference is on Paris Island, bro, recruits get trained, bro. Recruits get trained. Like, it is their recruit training. Like, everything is the responsibility of a recruit on Paris Island, as it should be. From the markings to the gear lock to everything. In San Diego, man, these drill instructors haze other drill instructors to do all this stuff. I'm talking about, bro, I go out there, it be hats up to like 2 o'clock in the morning, making sure that the blue work, as they call it, 3rd Battalion in San Diego, make sure the blue work is tight to the right. And I said, bro, that's a recruit job. That what got fry wash for. No, I want to make sure it's done right. No, you open your fat ass mouth and make sure he do it. What we talking about?
What are you talking about here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
See, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
What we talking about? So I enjoyed San Diego, bro, simply because at that point in time, it was nothing but San Diego flavor out there.
Yeah.
Bring that Paris Island out there, bro. Open the whole depot up, bro.
Yeah.
Open the whole depot up. And then I had some of my recruits. Y'all probably remember Wilson from Bucket.
Yeah. I remember Wilson. Yeah.
He was in my DI school class.
Wow.
So when I was on Paris Island, I used to take recruits over to Bucket. Wilson would be on watch. I'd be out there wearing hoes out.
Yeah.
See Wilson like, hey, somebody come. All right, hey, bitch, hey, blocks on the body, ready to move. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Wilson was in my DI school class. So I said, bro, man, well, bro, let's turn depot out. Like, you were down there when I got that award and everything. So let's go and get to it.
That's
right.
right.
Turn the depot out there, bro. Turned it out, man. Yeah, we had a good time. But so the difference is, they focus on training hats in San Diego like they're not a NCO or a staff CO already, which is stupid. It's for appearance. You go out there, I guarantee you won't see a pit messed up. You won't see a pit messed up, bro. I go on base to walk on when they close it off. I just go through there, bro. Just walk through the pit, just mess it up for no reason because ain't no recruits get killed in it.
Hey,
San Diego, Aubrey McDade said y'all need to step up y'all's codes.
What is gear guards? Like, I always heard something about gear guards.
Gear guards is San Diego says that every recruit should not miss training at any phase. So a recruit that's further along that phase, they should be able to come back like swim week or like mess and man, all that kind of stuff. The recruits is on what you call it, mess and maintenance week, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Gear guards watch your squad base, so your recruits don't miss. I said, bro, that's stupid as hell. I said, we're not doing that. I'm gonna do that with y'all one cycle, one portion. After that, we stop doing that. I said, no. Wow. what you do is, and I showed him how to do it. I said, bro, go through your dag on your little recruit files and find your recruits that score 80 or better on the damn ASVAB. Put them hoes on prac. Make them go through, highlight, get some cheat codes, all that kind of stuff. They're gonna be a firewatch. You ain't worried about them passing. They gonna pass. They gonna pass mentally. You need to get them hoes strong. So let's be on firewatch, getting IT, make you a little cheat. I showed them how to do all that stuff. I said, hey, George, we're not running around platoons no more, bro. We're not doing that. Yeah. They gotta go. So you run to the front, blast, stand there, blast. They walk past you, you run to the front. We're not killing our stuff out here, bro.
See, that was the art that I was trying to teach. You know what I mean? The art of expending energy in a smart way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna be spent destroying hogs, but you're unnecessarily doing shit for no reason.
Yeah. You have to talk about McDade, you a rabbit. I just ain't nobody gonna eat then. I'm a rabbit. We caught. You hang it up. I know what we can do is, hey, drill starter, hey, 200 apiece, ready to move. Keep going. I catch a break. And I had them whole sprint 200 all the way to the half. You got about 5 or 6 drill instructors doing a 1.5 mile sprint, 200 yards apiece. The recruit's gonna die. And my drill instructor only got to do 400. I got 200 there and 200 back. And recruit dying the whole way. I don't care about how fast you run, bro. The promotion board on it once a year. Don't care. I want the recruit to die. I want him to die. I want him to die of himself so he can get better, so he can make the cut and be a part of the feud. I don't care about how fast you run. But that's San Diego is all about the drill instructor, how good you look in uniform, them slow ass cadences, and who asked you can kiss about getting on the meritorious board to get promoted. Oh, and the sunshine.
And then that's 1-8 bread too that we get that. You know, when we was trained as NCOs, like we are training these young Marines. Yeah, we're training them. I had the 6-5 teaching classes as a period. I was teaching scouting and patrolling. I was sitting booby traps, how to set up a Claymore mine and run it back, how to damn probe for mines with your K-bar and fill it when you don't have any grappling hooks to clear a minefield. You know what I mean? I was teaching that as a Lance Corporal and Corporal. So I learned as a hat, you're right, man. As a hat, I sat in India Company as a young sergeant and observed and just knew they couldn't destroy me physically. So there's no hazing me at all anyway.
Yeah.
And that was the key. Then I game planned on how to train. You know, and it's right. It started with respecting the hats, what they've earned, and then getting them on standard with what we was about to do together as a team. Not fucking them up to make me look good or make them look good. I never co-signed on that shit.
Fellas, I got one question.
What's up?
Give me 3 things that only grunts understand. Between you two collectively, 3 things that only, like how we know hats only understand certain hat things. Give me 3 things that grunts across the dang on freaking bow understand.
Gear accountability.
Boom, gear accountability. Meaning a green glove insert. We're looking for it. The whole battalion, if you lose one green glove insert, everybody's looking for it. The whole shit's shut down. So accountability is the biggest thing. Because you got to go on ship and live out of that bag and all that other shit. And you need that stuff to train with. It ain't no just going to get another one. You need to do it or you go without. So I agree with gear accountability. I also and the Marine Corps, if they've been attached to a grunt unit, they can kind of understand this. But hurry up and wait is a real thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Hurry up and wait really is, unless you're it's a Marine Corps thing. But grunts have to sit there and wait to go train, and then there ain't nothing to look forward to when the competition when the transportation gets there. Yeah. You're waiting for misery. So it ain't like you're waiting, man. As soon as they get here, we get to do this. As soon as we get here, then the shit starts. So you're almost, it's a purgatory. So that hurry up and wait, gear accountability. And I think that band of brothers is really Marine-wise. Yeah, but when you chew that as a young infantryman, especially if you've been in the same units, you can always pick that up. So it's the same feeling Marines get when there's other services around and 2 Marines bumping each other. When 2 03s bumping each other, it's a bond, a cross bond.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro, you have grunts getting in trouble behind the door. I literally have some Marines that got in trouble simply for uniformity.
Wow.
Uniformity.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, so, okay, I see what he did. What did you do? Well, sorry, McDade, I just know that if I'd have came back and I wouldn't have been in trouble, then I probably would have got in trouble by y'all or something would have happened. So I just figured I'm going to go and get in trouble with him. So whatever punishment we get, we're going to ride it out together.
That
I ain't got no
loyalty,
bearing,
that's
bro.
the true thing,
Wow.
I ain't got no bearing, bro. I just let it. You know what?
God,
Man, get out of my
bro.
face. I got it. I'm good. I got it.
Man, I hated it, man, because you knew that you couldn't leave your team, bro.
Yeah.
And you knew if they was on that alcohol, you was all getting NJP when we got back.
Even
but
if
whatever
you
it
get
was,
NJP'd, I'm not gonna leave you, bro.
even we did it together. Okinawa, Japan. I got NJP. They all stayed with me. I got into a fight out there on gate 2. Got arrested by the JP. That was my first NJP.
Wow.
1-8, man, and I'll never forget it. The whole team stayed with me, and we all got NJP together. And I started it, bro. That loyalty is untouchable.
Do y'all is fighting like almost like a guarantee? Fighting each other. Do y'all fight a lot as grunts?
Oh yeah, it's up.
Oh my God, it's always some
It's
ugliness going on. Some stupid shit.
We can't. If two people can't agree, then we must go find a tree.
That tree line is the true thing.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We gonna do that. Yeah.
That's real.
I'm not gonna let you have your way, and you ain't gonna let me have mine. And such and such, the corporate such ain't around, bro. Let me go and shoot you these ones, especially if you're in NCO. Yeah, let's go get that out the way.
And you know what? It's respected. At least in 1-8, it's respected. I fought a Corporal Clark when I was a young PFC. He came into my room stealing everybody's beer. He used to like to get drunk and go in people's fridge. Get over here, boot, and take people's shit. All I'm doing is trying to illegally drink my shit and with my door closed and iron my camis, getting ready. Clark came in, and it was a thing. The squad leaders got him all over there. Clark was squared up, and once I fucked him up and shit, it was all love afterwards. Clark didn't go back and try to do nothing with the command. He just took his lumps, and he gave me some too. The motherfucker bit me on my calf.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what kind of dog bites somebody? Man, you are a devil dog. Yeah, shit like that. It's little, and I'm not condoning any hazing. I ain't trying to go back and get nobody in trouble. But there's certain traditions that keep the Marine Corps alive. Yeah. That if you start doing away with them, it won't be the Corps anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you all feel when you left the MOS and went like to the depot or outside of your MOS, the Corpus course, Sergeant's course, did you see a difference being around other MOSs?
It depends. Yeah, you're gonna see the difference. It's just like being around other cultures. You'll know the difference because it's a different culture in certain MOSs. You know, engineers got their things, cooks got them early morning things. So there's different cultures within inside the culture. However, I do know when I did go to Corporal's course or something like that, I was with majority of other O3s anyway because it's unit kind of stuff. Right. But when I went to the depot, it was a couple firsts. It was the first time I ever messed with a female Marine. I've seen a female Marine. I trained with a female Marine. And it's really the first time I ever really interacted with a lot of different MOSs. But the thing about going to the depot, I didn't feel any type of way because everybody was good. Everybody was good from their MOS at that DI school. So you see that, you gravitate towards the small woods and the big daddies that in that MOS. But I didn't really try. I never thumped my chest and thought since I was an 03 I was better. I always tried to perform better, and I felt much pride for being an 03. Yeah. Because I love being a fighter in a fighting force, even though every Marine's a rifleman. That piece right there gave me, I didn't even know it when I came in. I was an 03, didn't know what the hell it was when I signed. But yeah, I did work around other MOSs and stuff like that, and I feel pride of everything I learned, but I never approached it with a sense of ego or I'm better than you or nothing like that. I've seen that happen quite often, though.
Aubrey, I got a tough one for you.
What's up?
We're gonna wrap this up and get out of here.
All right.
Aubrey, do you look at a Marine different, regardless of race, color, creed, rank, or MOS, that does not have a combat action, baby?
Nah. Hell no. I don't wish it on nobody anyway.
That's the question. That's the question for the Corps right there.
Yeah.
I don't know, why the fuck people be so proud that I got a combat action. Like, I get that you gotta stand on what we need to stand on to defend ours. I get it. When you get called to do it, like I said, the awards you're given. It don't come with a trailer. You don't get a chance to say, I'll wait till the next one. You gotta, stand on what you stand on. I get it. But to be proud that you hurt somebody, bro, or to be proud that you say you was a part of combat, or to actually go out there and have to carry that pack afterwards, nah, bro, I don't wish this shit on nobody. Y'all remember Harpo? Oh, well, y'all know him Harpo. Y'all know him as Williams. Marcus Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga got a combat action ribbon. That's my ace. That's my ace. I'd be glad if somebody never seen combat tell me what it was like being in garrison. I was out there, I'm up, they see me, I'm down. Tell me about it. Was it good? Was it wet?
Yeah.
Did she do it like let me know about it, bro? Shit. I wish I could have enjoyed that. Yeah. I'd rather must go give me some top. Go do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, I don't give a damn about none of that other stuff, bro. That's stupid. I gotta come by the action ribbon. Sorry for you, bro. Sorry for you.
Yeah, bro.
It's so amazing, man.
That divides Marines, that kind of conversation. But when you don't give a, you know what I mean? You stand on what you stand on. That's what I mean. That's what makes you an authentic, real person, man. That's why when I always say this man is bigger than the Navy Cross, because I think of what we do to our heroes, Ira Hayes and all that. We want to put them, showing everybody. But in doing that, sometimes hold on, man. You're missing the man right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Over the idol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's real, bro. Aubrey, man, parting words, man, before we get out of here, man. Parting words. The floor is yours, bro.
Man, I wore my hat, man, because I initially wore it when we was in Virginia Beach. Just because I didn't even know what it was on. But I know black, white, red, one of the color. I'm wearing my hat, you know. C.T. Fletcher, veteran. And I've always said you make excuses, you make results. You can't do both of them. Man, you're not defined by your conditions. You're defined by your decisions. And whatever you decide to do is not a wrong choice. As long as you just stand in the gap and take what come with it, you're gonna take what's supposed to come out of it.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
If you take the gap, if you stand in the gap and take what comes with it, you're gonna be prepared to take what comes out of it. We can't miss that right there. Because something's coming out of that adversity.
Period.
You just gotta be receptive to it.
Like, I know I started my course, man, but one of my favorite parts of my course is life ain't shit without shit. And really start thinking about it, bro. If you don't drop a deuce in about a month, your ass is gonna be in the doctor stitched up, almost dead. You start thinking about how we use manure to grow plants and how impactful it is for the animals and the ecosystem. Wow. So shit is transformative, bro. It's revealing. And without shit, you don't get an opportunity to really step into who God designed you to be.
That's right.
It's a transformation. So life ain't shit without shit. If you don't have shit, and if you don't go through shit with having a mindset of strength and hope and transformation, that's the acronym. Strength and hope and transformation. Life ain't shit. Yeah. But guess what? One solution that solves a problem creates another problem for you to find another solution. So stop looking for the shit to be over with.
Right.
Give me a shit-free day. You can have gluten-free, you can have sugar-free, but you can have shit-free.
Yeah.
Hey,
it is what it is, dog.
That's the bar, bro. Yeah. That's real.
From the crack house to the White House, dog. That's what I learned, man. And God gave me a story of hardship and endurance. And if you allow yourself to realize that you're not in control, you've never been in control, then everything you're supposed to have will get to you faster.
Yeah.
Indeed, man.
Yeah. I learned that at 44, bro. So I'm saving y'all the game, bro. Saving y'all the game. You're not in control. Show up for yourself in the way you're supposed to show up for yourself and believe in something bigger than yourself. Take 430s in the direction you're supposed to go. You're going to get there.
That's it, man. And it's so much wisdom, bro.
Man, Aubrey, we love you, dog.
I love y'all back,
bro. Like
already, man.
Love you, dog. There's so many jewels that's been dropped today. And bro, this won't be the last. You already know. Hey, Orcas Live out there, you all share it. Man, go back and listen to the details of what was said here tonight. It's real. It's raw. It's who we are. You know what I mean? No fronting, no faking. You see scrolling across the bottom, reach out to Aubrey, check out his website. I know you got a book coming. You want to let the people know what they can expect?
That's the website right there. At the bottom, it's the wars we're giving. It'll go from 9/11 until February 2005. And I don't hold no punches. I tell the whole story raw and uncut because it's mine. It's the one the Lord gave me. And can't nobody judge me about their own boo-boos they got too. So it is what it is.
That's right.
But I got 2 war stories in there. I got when I got in trouble and I went to the brig. I got some little whole stories in there when I was on deployment, on the little ships and stuff. So it's a good read, man. Like I tell everybody before I let y'all go, the typical American hero story. Farm boy, two parents, patriotic lineage. He joins the military, war breaks out, dun, 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 and he's a hero. Not me, bro. Not me. I was ducking and dodging. I wasn't even looking for the military. So
That's right.
that's why I didn't write it all in one memoir. I just wrote that one, and then the other books would be sequences to that. You know, I got 12 Years of Darkness. You know, I got a suicide attempt and all that kind of stuff up in there. When I Met You on Paris Island and all that kind of stuff. And I got Real Deal, Relentless Effort Line in Life, Using Decisions, Energy, Action, and Leverage. And they just talk about the whole hood story coming up of being relentless to not fall into the trap of Crips, Bloods, crack, alcohol, whatever. And then The Few, my boot camp story, man. Them drug starters wasn't shit. I'm talking about butt stroke in the face. I got drowned in the pool, like literally, like I'm the only nigga you gonna know, bro, that graduated boot camp without a swim quad. I got swim quad at 1.8. I'll tell you about it over a drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're looking forward to that one, bro. That's a good one. Yo. Man, thank you again, bro. Like, dog, like, man, it means a lot, bro. It means a lot. We love you, dog, sincerely.
Love y'all back, man. Appreciate this,
appreciate you coming through. Yeah, 100%, dog.
Man.
Yep. Love y'all out there, man. We'll holler. Man. Yes, sir. Peace.
Man.